All right, when you're ready, please introduce yourself, introduce your own, give me a countdown, and we will get started.
Shall do. Hello, everyone. My name is Garlips. You might remember me from the last run. And I'm now going to perform for you Adorable Adventures. This is an absolutely beautiful game. It's incredibly wholesome. And I'm the only runner in the world. So if you like this game, please pick it up. I even have resources that I've prepared. But unfortunately, I'm all on my lonesome at the moment on that board. So it'd be great to get other people on board. Right, I'm going to hit new game and start a new game. But our timer doesn't begin just yet. It begins when we do first input. So
You're here. Good.
this is
My
the
name is
forest
Max.
guard.
I'm the forest guard in this park.
He's the
Today,
narrator.
I will tell you the story of Boris, a young wild boar with a curious nose who lives with his family in the park. But one day, after a terrible forest fire, in the smoke and confusion, Boris got separated from his family.
So this is us. This is Boris. We are Boris the pig, or the boar, if you prefer. And he's just lovely. So we're going to get underway now. I will count us down. So it's from first input. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin! And I will say, we have a very strong chance today of lowering the world record. Which, because I would have done it in practice if I hadn't made a catastrophic mistake. But don't worry, I'm running from notes today, and I wrote down the catastrophic mistake in the notes to make sure it doesn't happen again. So it's going to be fine.
He mustered up his strength and started his
This game involves a lot of sniffing things. Boars have a very keen sense of smell, and so most of the gameplay is based around sniffing things, finding things, taking things to other people, and finding our piggy siblings. We need all of our pig siblings to be able to free our mother from a shed that she's become stuck in. So we're about to unlock the ability to smell and the ability to, more importantly, the ability to run.
there, winding between
Here comes the run. Now, you're not ready because we can pig drift like no one's business. Forget Tokyo Drift. It's all about, look at the sweet pig drift on that. Oh boy. So we're going to head down here where we have an obligatory tutorial that we have to sit through.
was stuck inside.
Our mum is inside that shed. By the way, the run ends when we free mother, so that's our primary goal. But we have lots of sub-goals, which is finding all of our siblings first.
To help him, his mother taught him
This is going to introduce us to the sniff menu, or the scent menu.
a particular smell,
The only bad thing about this run
stronger smell.
is that you kind of have to engage with a semi-tutorial for some of it.
Shows everything Boris
I roughly know where everything I need to do is, but I have to sit through this tutorial and do it in a very weird order to make sure that I can actually do what I need to do. So we're going to head over here and we're going to grab this scent.
a more
Where is it?
powerful odor
This
made
scent.
him lose the scent. Boris had found a very pretty flower.
Basically, what we need to do to our sibling Gary in this section of the map is the pig that we're trying to find.
Boris, I write down in
And yeah, you've got to do it in the correct order. So what we're doing is we're smelling other things. The reason we're doing this is because Gary needs a very specific plant. It's called the spotted arum. And the reason we are sniffing all the other plants in the area is because when you sniff a certain amount of the plants, you can ignore the scent. And it's basically based on proximity. And because the spotted arum that we need will not spawn, and I've done the science on this because I am the only runner of this in the world, I've done the science, the spotted arum will not spawn until you have cleared a bunch of scents that are nearby. I don't clear any scents that I don't need to, but literally every single one of these that I'm sniffing right now is something I have to remove so that I can get the spotted arum to spawn. It's possible that there's a better way of doing this. But this is currently, based on my findings, this is the fastest way to do it. We need 4 of the wild chives, 3 of the wandering heather, and 3 of the boleto mushrooms. And then we'll know that we've cleared everything that's nearby. There's another one of the mushrooms down here. That's our 3rd bolet. And then I believe the last heather is over here. Is this correct? Oh, that's 4 Wandering Heather. Okay, well, brilliant. I think there's some chives up here, though, that we need to get rid of. Is it here somewhere? Yep, there's a chives up here, and then I think there's another chives just down here somewhere. Or is it? No, it's up here. Brilliant. And that's it for the wild chives. So what it will do now is make us ignore the sense so that we can find our brother. But we know where our brother is. Oh, no, I have to do it. See what I mean? It's like so much like tutorial stuff that you kind of have to engage with. Here's our brother Gary.
Looking sleepy as always. But something was off.
So we're going to go and grab that spotted arum now.
Boris knew just the thing.
Because I believe we've done everything that we need so that we can... In fact, I think we have 1 extra Wandering Heather that we don't need. So I've been too efficient. Now, it should be right here. We need to dig for it. Oh, I need to ignore my brother's sense. See, that's another thing I have to do before it will show up. Do I have to... There we go. I had to press R1 as well.
Deep in the soil was the arum root.
So there's the spotted arum. We're going to take this to our brother.
Now to bring it back to Gary.
The way that progression works in these maps is... there are gates, or things in the way, obstacles, that only a certain number of pigs will be able to clear. And so the more pigs you find, the bigger areas that you manage to unlock in terms of being able to explore. I will say, we do not have to engage with the scent menu again during the whole run now. We're free to pig drift to our heart's content. So... next up, we're going to go and find our sister, Mimi. Mimi is in a cave, a dark cave, and she's scared because it's dark in there and she's scared of the dark. So she can't leave. So what we're going to do... there is a mushroom that glows in the dark. So we're going to go and get one of those mushrooms. And then we're going to take it to Mimi so that Mimi can come out of the cave and join us on our piggy travels. But yeah, the movement in this game is really enjoyable. I can't quite explain it, but the whole pig drifting thing is very cool. Oh, Adrienne, you played it. Lovely. Yeah, it's so good. It's really wholesome, lovely. It's not too taxing on the old brain box. It's not hard, but it is enjoyable. And very wholesome as well. So, skid round this corner, grab one of these. Got to identify it first. Take it with us. And now we can head out here. There are some places where there are invisible walls stopping you from jumping from heights, but here we can make our way down really quickly. We're going behind the waterfall. That's where Mimi is. She's up in here on the right, so... there she is.
There's Mimi. She had found a great hiding place. But this time she wasn't playing.
As is the case with most of... what are you doing, Gary? What is Gary doing? He's being silly. Gary, stop showing off. Just because we're on InstaTipTopathon. Anyway. There we go. Gary. Right, we now have 3 pigs. 3 little pigs. So we're going to head to the desert to pick up our next brother, Oliver. Oliver has managed to get himself stuck in a jar trying to eat food. And so we need to free him from his honey jar prison. This is where the, canonically, in the lore of the game, this is where the pig family used to live before a forest fire ravaged the area, unfortunately. But as you'll see later on, it's not all sad because we'll be helping this place renew slightly through our tasks that we're doing. Okay, so where's my run button? Ah, okay. So we kind of want to intercept Oliver if we can, because the more he runs around this area, the harder it gets to catch him. Oh, come on. come on! I'm hammering the button. This is a time loss for sure. There we go. Oh my goodness, Oliver.
As much as he
You trying to cost me world records?
stuck in it wasn't great. Maybe he learned his lesson.
Gary is forgiven. New enemy made. Oliver.
He was happy to be reunited with his brother.
Anyway, he is now freed from his prison. We're heading off to find Bella. I think it's Belle or Bella. Who is in the forest and has eaten too much honey. But you got to see a lot of the drifting and the running there. It's really very enjoyable to move through this game.
My favorite spot in
We're heading for this tree over here.
in the shade of the tall trees. Still
Here she is.
enjoying the honey. His sister Belle. She was full of energy. And
What are Gary and Oliver doing? Who
Boris was
knows?
delighted. She always made
But aren't the pigs cute? Aren't the pigs so cute? Anyway, what we're going to do now is we're going to head over here and grab a mushroom. Because the next pig that we need to find and bring with us, she wants us to grow a mushroom garden. And we need 3 specific mushrooms. Now, usually you would spend the game, like, sniffing around, finding these things, you know, filling out your glossary or index of all the different smells in the forest and things like that. We're not doing any of that now. We've done all of the smelling that we need to do. And there's a reason why. When we get to the last pig... So we're going to plant these mushrooms here, drop this here, and then we're going to head off and get the next mushroom. I'm going to set this boulder off. Identify the mushroom that's on it, and then grab it. No, we need this, we need this, we need this. Okay, take, cool. This is a second mushroom that we need. Whoops, I'm stuck. So this game has a really cool feature called Unstuck. Basically, if your pig gets stuck in something, you can use it to teleport, and we'll be using it a couple of times in the run. The reason why I slow down when it comes to the planting of the mushrooms there is because it's very easy to accidentally clear the garden of mushrooms. Say if you make a mistake, you plant the wrong thing, you can wipe them all out and begin again. But it's very easy to do that. So I'm just absolutely making sure that it doesn't happen. Our last mushroom is down here, back in the area we were in with Gary. It's just here.
The sense of the forest held no more secrets for Boris.
And now let's pig drift up this hill. I'm going to go for a really wide one. Oh, look at that. Look at that pig drift. Oh, it's so good. This is our final mushroom. There are some areas of this hill that, like, you can't run up. In fact, you'll actually slide down them if you try, so you have to know where those are and avoid them as best possible. Here comes our final mushroom. Very careful to plant it. Right, now we need to talk to Justine.
His sister Justine was busy with her
And then once we've talked to Justine, we can acknowledge the fact that the mushroom garden has already been filled.
garden needed a bolete, a button mushroom.
Yes, I'm glad Mr. Matt brought that up, actually. We're big fans of a channel called The League of Pigs Racing. You should find it on YouTube. It's an absolutely wonderful channel.
The garden was beautiful.
And Mr. Matt's done a very good YouTube video about that channel, so you could definitely watch that video and then jump into the League of Pigs. I mean, if anyone will race me at this, I'll absolutely will race pigs in Struggle R Season 5. Absolutely. But yeah, this is a lovely cutscene that we can't skip, so we just get to watch it. Right, we now have Justine, so we are going to go unstuck. This teleports us back to where the start of the game was, and that actually saves us some time here because we need to go up this hill over here on the left. Through this barrier. If it says okay, that means you've got the number of pigs required to be able to break through it. Big drift around the corner. Whoa! By the way, if you're enjoying this run, or any of the runs today, please do consider a donation if you can.
The mountain. A lot of effort for a magnificent view.
Here we are. So we need this catapult right here. Oh, wow, I'm stuck underneath it. Let me out. Let me out. Okay, that was fun. Right, catapult me. Boing.
Bird? Or at least
That's a nice shortcut that saves us some time. We're headed over here for our final brother, who's very sad because the whole place is burned down.
rock sat quiet.
Rock.
All this devastation.
So what we're going to do in this section is we have to water some seeds. In watering the seeds, we basically restore life to this area. We're bringing new trees, new growth from all of the devastation. The problem is, usually what you would do in this section is you would sniff all of the things in that area so that you can sniff the things that you need to find. But because that would be a lot of sniffing and would take us a long, long time, what we're going to do is just know where they are and water them without having to sniff, which is easier said than done. I'm going to be matching to some pictures I have on my computer so that I get the locations just right. So we want this skinny tree here. Skinny tree here about there. It's somewhere in this region. There it is.
Boris had found a beech,
Nice.
the fruit of the beech tree.
Now we water.
It might
The
become
second one is a bit further over here in the middle. Kind of got this tree and this tree lined up. It's somewhere around here. Where are you? Come on. It's somewhere around here. Let's just get super lined up. Somewhere around here, I think. This is where time loss can massively occur, unfortunately. Right. Big down tree. Oh, it's actually a little bit closer. Somewhere around here. There we go. Ah, there we go. Right, that's number 2. And then number 3 is very close by. It's just over here somewhere. There's the down tree. It's somewhere over here. Where are you? Come on. I know you're here. It's actually further back. It's further back. It's somewhere around here. With that tree. Where are you? You are here. I know you're here. But this is what it's like when you can't sniff for things. It's awful. Right, fallen tree in the middle. Just the very edge of that tree visible. It should be here. It should be right here. Luckily, we can use the ground to tell where we've been. But it's not an exact science. Ah, there it is. Right, okay, finally. Woof. Okay, as you can see, this area looks very similar, and a lot of it is the same. It's very hard to tell where things are. But we're done. We've done it. We'll now get a little cutscene. And this is where practice went incredibly wrong. So after the cutscene, you have to talk to the brother before you use Unstuck.
That night, Boris dreamt of trees.
And I'm glad that I learned this before we did the run today, because if I'd just gone straight to Unstuck, we would be in very hot water. There we go. Give hope.
The trees were coming back.
See?
Stood up,
Trees.
filled with happiness.
There we go. We get that save icon, we can Unstuck. Oh, hang on. I have to put the watering can down first. Wait, no?
They could go free their mother now.
Okay. I couldn't Unstuck while Max was talking. Right, we are now on the home stretch. We are about to finish the run. Time is coming up in the next 20 or so seconds. We now have all of the pigs, and we're going to free Mother. Now, I believe the world record is somewhere in the region of 18 and 3/4 minutes, somewhere around the 1852 mark, maybe? 1846, something like that. Depending on how long it took me to find those beech nuts, we're probably not going to meet time, but time is coming up now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Hopefully that's a new world record, but given the beech nuts, maybe not.
Are you ready to know the time?
Yes, please.
Efforts, the
So,
family
the
was
first bit
reunited
is
at
the minutes is 18.
Their mother
Uh-huh.
sniffed her children's
The seconds are 40.
I think that's the new world record. Let me just double check real
Without
quick.
him, none of it would have been possible.
Right. Adorable adventures. By the way, if you loved watching this game, I highly recommend playing the game. And hey, you might even want to join me on the board. That's a new world record. Let's go.
Woo! Marathon world record. We love to see it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as you can see, happy ending for everybody. The pigs get to live with their mother again. Everyone has smelled everything, and everything's great. I've been Garlips. If you like this particular brand of nonsense, you can find me at twitch.tv/Garlips. I'm also members of several groups, including ASC, where InstaSim is also a member. aka Wheel of Struggle, where we have our Struggle R races that I mentioned previously. Loads of stuff, basically. If any of the things that I talk about or have mentioned here today interest you, just reach out to me. You can find me anywhere pretty much, and you can DM me. Feel free to just out of the blue say, hello, I would like to be part of X, and I'll be like, I will put you in the right direction. It's
No
been...
one wants to be part of X. That's
Oh, yes, sorry, yes. I realise now that that's actually the name of a thing. Yeah, that, ironically, one of the few places you won't find me is X, because I deactivated my account. But yes, do feel free to reach out to me, and it would be absolute pleasure to have you in whatever group that I'm in that you want to join. Thank you so much, InstaSim, for having me at the marathon. It's always a pleasure to do an InstaSpeedathon event, and yeah, hope we raise some more money today.
Just to celebrate even more, I've just had a Restream.io notification to say, congratulations, you've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. So thank you, everybody, for 100 chat messages.
Fantastic.
Spamming away in there. Go on, keep spamming those messages. But you know what's even better than 100 chat messages? Is £154.69 to charity. So we have a huge total so far to Tip Top Productions, but I want that total to be even higher. So be sure to put those donations in for Tip Top Productions. !donate in the chat if you are on Twitch. There's a link in the description on YouTube. There's a pinned chat message on both Twitch and YouTube as well. There's links everywhere where you can find the donation page and you can donate to the fundraiser. Again, we do retain 10% of all donations to cover running costs, because there are sadly running costs for running these events nowadays. But the total you see on screen is the total we will be donating to Tip Top Productions once everything has been processed on our end. Usually takes about a week or so after the event, and that current total stands at £154.69. We're £15 away technically from like serious perfection here. So if somebody wants to donate that £15, that would be really good. But also, we do have a poll for the very last run of the marathon, and this is actually going to happen at the very end of the marathon as well, which is the Super Metro Project Base 104% run to save or kill the animals. Kill the Animals currently has £5 donated towards it. Oh, we have a £20. No, Adrian, why would you do this? You've just spoiled absolute perfection. Now our total is £172.69.
Well, there was a brief nanosecond as the numbers climbed up that maybe it said the magic number.
It might have said the magic number briefly, but thank you, Adrian, for the £20 donation. Congrats for all the great work. It doesn't go towards any of the polls, so it doesn't go towards save or kill the animals. But if you would like me to do that separately, I can change that on the database if you want me to. If you want to pick a particular option for that, just let me know. So we've got save or kill the animals. So kill the animals has £5 donated towards it. Save the animals has 0 so far. But if you'd like to choose one of those options for your donation, then please do so as well.
Oh, we gotta save the animals. After the run I just did, we gotta save the little animals.
Well, you can donate to save the animals then. You can add that money to save the animals if you want. But keep those donations coming in, everyone, because it goes to a really good cause. We're now at a very, very good total so far. £172.69 is our current running total for InstaTipTopathon 2026. Let's try and breach £200. Let's try and get to £200 at the very least before the end of the day, because that would be absolutely incredible. But Garbs, do you have any final things you would like to say So Adrian says, we always want to save the animals. I will put your donation towards Save the Animals then. So that goes towards Save the Animals. So currently Save the Animals is now winning the poll with £20, and we've got £5 towards Kill the Animals. So if you'd like to strengthen Kill the Animals and get that to win, then be sure to put the money towards that option as well. In any case, Garib, do you have any final things you'd like to say before we finish and go on to the next run?
I guess tradition dictates that I have to say, although InstaSpeedathon is not affiliated in any way, you should absolutely watch Low Res on YouTube. And thank you for believing in pigs. This is its debut at Marathon, and we hit a world record. It's thank you for believing in pigs.
Yes, we are not affiliated with Low Res. But just to put it out there, for legal reasons, we are not affiliated with Low Res.
Absolutely, yep.
Right, in any case, thank you so much, Garrett, for both runs, and hopefully, well, we will, I'm pretty sure, I don't even need to say hopefully, I think we will see you at another event in the future.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.